Hey, what up? It's Flynn Johnson.
I'm ROC.
And this is Gobsmacked.
Oh, baby.
Make sure you leave us a little review. Clap your hands, everybody, if you want your gobsmacked.
Oh.
Because I'm Flinny the Windy, and that's Rocky the Blizzard, and we talk the trash. Trash. Yeah, make sure to leave us a little review wherever you're listening, and
All of that good stuff.
all that good stuff.
All of that good stuff.
Rocky
Look, man,
refused
we
to
don't
stop.
even need to say that anymore. Do you know what I mean? Like, subscribe, all that fucking shite.
Like bollocks.
If you're listening to this podcast, I assume you listen to other podcasts, so, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just do the right thing.
Do the right thing, and on that note, goodbye. But anyways, let's get into it. Do you know what's real embarrassing?
What?
Yes.
Go on.
No, do you know what I was thinking about today, right? Do you ever walk, you're walking down the road, right? And I'm like, is that the Richie fella? Because I'm blind. You know what I mean? And I'm like,
Yeah.
sup, brother? And your man's looking like, all right.
Alright.
And then you get closer and you realise, oh shit, that's not him.
Rocky doesn't be out walking.
He doesn't wear Crocs.
Egg on my face.
Oh, yeah, hey, when that happens, bro. What me and the boys used to do was, right, when we'd be walking down the road, and there's probably a few people that used to do it as well, because we were little bastards. Right?
Little scrouts.
When a bus would be stopped in traffic, and we'd be walking alongside the road, some fella would catch your eye, and you'd point to your man in front of him and say, get him.
Yeah.
We get him. He'd tap him on the shoulder, and he just
We used to do that all the time. Oh, you know when someone's driving past, you wave at them.
yeah.
And they wave back. The chunk fella is the best for that. Chunk, man. Chunk knows everyone. Do you know what I mean? Chunk knows, you know Chunk, like, he knows everyone. Fucking news of the world he is, right? And I swear to God, if a car beeps, like a car could beep anywhere, and you just hear it in the distance, and his hand just goes up.
He just assumes, like,
He just hand up. And
So-
I'd say 9.5 times out of 10,
know who he is.
he knows him. I swear to God,
One of
he
them.
could be anywhere with him, and I just beep beep. The hand just goes up. But like, you put your hand down, you. What are you in class? Put your hand down. Swear to God. Say the chat just be asleep, and a car beeps outside. It just goes, eh? Arm just goes up.
No, it's like one of them boys, you know, that doesn't even look like. That's what Chunk's like. He's like one of them boys that doesn't even look like.
Yeah,
he
he
just
doesn't
just
look.
throws the arm up, but he's still in conversation with you, and he's just you up backwards, like. You know what I mean?
Swear, man. News of the world, that fella.
Yeah. No,
Gas.
yeah, that's real embarrassing, bro. It's real embarrassing, especially when, like, you know, when, like, you're with a couple of the boys, like,
Yeah.
oh, it's no more, bro.
I know.
That's no worse. It's just like,
Friend.
yo, Steel. And the boys are
football
like,
friend.
the boys are like, that's not Steel, you guys. Yeah, so I mean, just lad pointing out, you're real stupid. You know what I mean?
Yeah, stupid.
You're
Me.
real dick. Yeah, mate, he taught you what I mate. One of them, swear to God, bro. But, do you know what we used to do as well? Do you know the invisible line? Where
The what?
The two boys, the invisible rope, where one, you'd stand across the road and the path would stand across the road.
You do that.
And you do the... No, you do the... You're bending down, and then when the car pulls up, they think you're pulling it.
They slam on. Oh my God, bro, that takes me back. Absolutely.
Oh, I loved it for that. Yeah.
See, we were cunts. We used to use a real rope. Yeah. With a big car tire on the end of it.
Smash
You
the
pull it, it
windscreens.
just bounce off the car. Oh my Lord.
Yeah, I loved it. I loved it so much, bro. That stuff there can't be betting. You can bet the
Yeah.
kids, you can bet the wife.
We used to do the football as well, where you put the rocks in the football. Here, kick that.
That's a classic, brother.
But you'd always say to some cunt that like wants to be part of the lads.
Yeah.
So he shows off and he's like, I'll kick
I'll
that
kick
now
that
when
back
you
to the
see
boys."
these lads fucking around now. So. He running down, he come charging down the road full speed. All you'd hear is, and he'd go and boo it. Oh my God, his leg would come off. He'd kick it that fucking hard, man.
The rocks in the football.
All you hear is,
Yeah.
hits the deck on the other side.
Oh,
We're all
Stop. Foot throbbing. That's happened
Leg
to me a
gone.
few times. I've been the one to
yeah,
do
I've
it.
did it once.
And
I
I've
did it
done
once.
the one
Yeah.
to- been
The
the
older
one to
lads
do it.
got me once with it.
Yeah.
Bastards.
Oh no, man. And there's nothing worse. Like, and there's nobody gonna help me. My
Or
foot's
you know when
hanging
you're
off.
walking through the park or something,
Yeah.
and it genuinely, like, the ball comes over, and it's like, don't come near me, because I'm gonna have to kick it, and if I kick it, it's gonna go behind me. Do you know what I mean? You give it a little volley, yeah, look at me.
Yeah.
You give it a little kick, and the thing goes behind you. Do you know what I mean? The wind just takes it. You're like, what the fuck? Thing goes forward, and then you're just looking at the boys going, well, it's not my ball.
Yeah.
Oh, that used to happen to me all
Just one of
the
them,
time.
hands up. Sorry, boys. Just a little thumb. Sorry, boys.
Sorry about that. I'm half a man.
Sorry, boys. I'm going this way. The ball's that way. Sorry,
I'm not
boys.
a real boy.
I've made it worse.
Yeah, that's me. Like, if the ball comes near, I'm just like, no.
Yeah,
Just fuck off.
yeah.
Come on, Whiskey, don't look at them. Don't make eye contact. They'll know they'll be on to us.
I don't know what used to be bad back in the day. I don't know if you used to do it, but we were hewers for jocking. Yeah. Like, constantly.
I've never been jock now, thankfully, but yeah, I have seen some bad ones. See the Ricky fella? He's a cunt. Him and Dean. Oh my God.
See the jocking where they pull the cacks down and they stand on them? Brother. Yeah. There's nothing. And see if all the, you know yourself, you hang around with the boys and the girls and you're all one little group and the girls are there and they're like, look at his little Mickey, you know what I mean? And you're like, oh, baby flu. Shy.
Baby
you know what I mean?
dick.
You can't even see me flu. My t-shirt is just longer than me flu.
Dean, see the Dean fella, Dean and Ricky. Ricky was one of the worst fella. If you're around, you had to fucking triple tie your bottoms, you did, because you knew for a fact.
He's gonna jack.
Yeah, if you were standing outside the shop, them cacks were coming down.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Them cacks were coming down. Your flute was getting exposed that day.
Yeah. Bro, there
Oh
was
my
about
God.
4 or 5 months where I had to just sit down around my friends. Like we'd be in the boys would be playing football and I'd be sitting in the middle of the pitch. I'm not getting up. You bastards gonna jock
Do
me.
you know outside the shop there, you know where the school is and the 2 big gates?
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
where the boys used to play ball. Do you know what I mean? You kick it at the gates.
Ah, yeah,
The
no, I
the
played
gates-
ball there
gates
myself, yeah.
was the goal or whatever, yeah. But when the ball go over, you'd have to jump over the gate and into the school to get the ball.
Yeah, yeah,
Used to happen all the time.
yeah.
And of course, one of the boys, you'd send one of the bigger lads over.
One of the
let's just
herdier
say.
lads.
Yeah, the herdier lads, right? So the heftier lads would get over. He gets stuck on the top because it was a cunt to get over. Your jacket and all get caught. One of the boys got stuck once, didn't he? It was during the summer. Everybody's out. Everybody's out on the road doing their gardens now, yeah? Ricky fella, watch this. I goes, Ricky, don't, Ricky, don't do it. He goes, give me a sec. Legs it over, jocks, and I mean, this fella took his bottoms off. The runners, the bottoms, the bottoms and the cacks came over the runners and hit the deck. This fella was just free balling, stuck on top of the gate. Oh, the little baby flute swinging, the fucking arse cheeks clapping together, the feet dangling, one sock on, the toe hanging out the other. Oh my God, you want to see this thing? I've never seen anything like it. Fucking gas. And he was caught by his t-shirt, right?
Yeah,
Because it was the summer, like, so he was caught by his t-shirt. So his t-shirt was up. See, everything was hanging out. Then next of all, Rick just runs out, grabs him, like, proper, like, by the waist. Give me those. And just rips them. The runners and all came off with them. That's how much he got him. And he was just dangling there.
Can't even cover himself, bro.
No, couldn't do anything, right? Couldn't do anything, and he screamed, "Get fucking right?" Screaming, and like we couldn't help him because if you touched him, it was like you're gay.
Yeah. That's what you got. Yeah.
He's at the sucking his. What you see?
You're in love with him.
He's at the smooching his bum cheek. Look at him. You couldn't do that, and you couldn't, and his little toes are dangling. Oh, it was
Four goats
fucking
hanging there
gas.
for days. Speaking of that, I remember I was going to Aldi for my mum once, right? I'll never forget this, yeah. Because Aldi's there a while, like. Aldi's there a long time.
Where's that now?
Aldi at the top of the shanty.
Oh yeah.
Aldi's
Is it
there
little?
a while. No, it's Aldi.
Is it? I thought it was little.
Yeah. Aldi single ladies.
Aldi.
Aldi single ladies. Right.
All the single aisles.
But yeah, I was there, right? I went up, my man sent me up. I was fuming I even got sent up, bro, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Got sent up and I was like, right, I'll go and do it spitefully, right? She was like, you can get yourself a little something. And I was like,
Right, I will then.
yeah, I might
get
myself-
two somethings.
I'm going to get 2 freeway colas, right? Got up there and I'm on my way back and I says to myself, because this was when, I don't know, they were doing work in the park or something, the valley, like,
Yeah,
shanty park, like. They were doing work there, so the gate was closed, brother. I launched the bag over, yeah, boof, right, bag's over, lovely. Now it's just me. I got to the top, I was in my school uniform. Got to the top of the oak, yeah, and the back of my school, you know me, baggy
Yeah,
every day,
of course.
no matter the weather, like.
Yeah.
skill bottoms,
flapping
bro.
in the wind.
Skill bottoms, bro, are like fucking flares on me, yeah. I swear to God, I got in the, you know, like when you're in between.
Chap wearing a pair of corns.
Right, thinking about I'm getting sick. But, you know, like, the fence has the spikes, so I have 1 foot in between each spike, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And
I know exactly.
leapt. Then I leapt, and the thing just got caught, didn't it, at the back of it?
No, you
Brother,
slipped off
I'm
it.
talking, I went, ew.
Yeah, just vertical.
Bro, I was hanging upside down, smashed me nose off the fence.
Vertical.
But I wouldn't even
Slap the wall.
Oh dear boy, one of the girls that I knew from the road was like, Evan, are you alright? Stuck her head through the fence. She's like, you okay? And I'm like, fuck off, you know what I mean? Skill trousers ripped in half.
I'm having a bad day.
Skill trousers ripped in half, throw me jocks on show all the way out. Get home to me back, handed her the Aldi bag. I'm never, ever going down here again. Skill
Echo
bottoms
jocks on show.
Skill bottoms ripped to bits. My man looked at me and goes, what the fuck happened to you? You silly cunt. Right?
Did the wolf catch you that I was biting me?
Swear to God, for that. Not even messing, but that's what the worst thing was. If I had got away with it, if there was nobody around,
Flynn
it
out
was
here
the fact.
mauled by a bear.
It's the fact that one of the girls, I was hanging, bro, went mid-air, like, and one of the girls pops her head through the fence. She's like, "You alright? You alright, Evan?
Do I fucking look alright?
Get me back."
That was real echoes.
Yeah, yeah. Got them at the fairy house. Oh, stop! Get me ma. 3, 5. Get me ma, will you? Screaming from Castle
Dad
Court.
driving past. Oh, look at that fucking tick.
Comes out. Michelle has seen some young fella hanging from bleeding fence.
We have to move.
We have to move.
A fucking Aegis is catching himself in the railings again.
To help him now, I left him.
Fucking parachute pants.
Bro, I swear to God,
Chap
man.
out here in the combats with all the wires on them, getting caught and everything. Alright, Evan. I was fucking bungee jumping, but I got caught.
Getting caught on people's bikes going past and all. Yeah. Just caught an animal.
What happened to you?
I get home 2 hours later. What happened to you? I ended up fucking made with some young fella.
I got the bungee smugglers on again. Caught rabbit.
Oh, I'm going to get sick all over this place.
Oh my God.
I won't get sick here. This is the Rocky stole the Joe Rogan set. It's just brought to his calf. This table is magnificent, bro.
He won't be able to afford this, that cunt. I'm middle class, bro.
Oh yeah, but anyway, I swear, man, one of the funniest things and most embarrassing thing that ever happened to me. Just hanging. Yeah, it was just that. It was just like something out of a film, bro. Just popped that head through. Yeah, right, Evan. I was like, oh my God. Swear to God, brother. There's nothing worse. Nothing worse, like. Nothing worse. Swear to God. But see that, like, I have a few stories like that where, like, I've just been a fucking idiot. Like,
I have none, man. I don't get embarrassed. Like, I get, like, if you were to say, like, say we were out somewhere.
Yeah.
And, you know, you get the, you a rapper?
Yeah.
I used to be. Give us a rap then. And you get a little bit, like,
Yeah.
red face or something. No, fuck off.
Shut up.
But I don't get, like, because I was asking Danny today, I was saying, oh, like, do you know any embarrassing stories about me?
Yeah.
He's like, no, you
Yeah.
don't get embarrassed.
Yeah.
You just tell people to fuck off and cop on. I swear to God.
There's one story I know, right? And you
Go
can
on.
cut this if you want.
Go on.
You can cut this if you want,
Go
but
on,
I'll
go on,
never
go on.
forget this, right? So I went up to the gaff. I think it was around Christmas time or whatever. I went up to Danny's ma's, yeah. You invited me up. Just invited me up for dinner or whatever. I went up. And I'm sitting
Go
there.
on.
And all these keep saying to you the whole time up there, is your arse still sore? They kept saying to you, still bored and that, yeah, right? And I was like, why, what happened? Fella went in. Before he went to work, went in to take a dump, yeah.
Oh, yeah, and the arse ripped open. Oh, my God,
He went in to take a dump and he thought they were baby wipes that were on the toilet. But they were Dettol wipes.
The Dettol wipe. Oh, bro. Fucking hell. I forgot all about that.
He said he was sitting and walking on. My arse is bleeding, killing me.
My arse is stinging. And what's going on?
I swear to God.
Fuck me, yeah, I remember that.
I was thinking about it today because I was thinking as well. I was like, I don't want any embarrassing stories about him. Oh,
but to me though, that's not even embarrassing. That's
no,
just
it's
gas.
not. It's funny. Like,
you know
that's
what
what I mean. Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah.
Fuck me, man. I forgot all about that. The dettol wipes. Yeah, I thought they were fucking baby wipes. I goes, I'm gonna give me arse a little tree here now. Little baby wipe. Little soft touch.
That's what I was like,
fucking dettol wipes.
I was like, why did you use baby wipes?
Fucking bleach on me arse.
There was no tissue, bro. And I was like, what?
Oh,
I had the whitest bum hole in Blanchardstown.
Yeah, I was clean as a whistle that night. Anyway, I tell you that.
Stingray head.
Have some dettol wipes in there, actually.
Might
Might
try
give
it.
yourself a little treat. Sniff that, Danny. It's clean as a whistle.
I knew you forgot about that. I just
It's
had to say it.
99.9% bacteria. Have a sniff.
Oh.
Fucking hell.
Speaking of poop stories, right? I was at a session once up.
Go on.
I don't even know what this episode is, bro. We're talking about fucking shite, right? Literally. But I was up in Harstown that session, right, with all the lads and all the ladies, right? And we're vibesing, right? Gun fingers in the air, vibing. And two of the girls were like, "We're gonna go home." I was like, "Cool. You're not walking through that park on your own. I'm gonna walk you through to the gate, and then I'm gonna go home, right?"
I'm gonna go home.
And they were like, "Oh, not go home, go back to the session." Like, and they were like, "Yeah, cool. No bother, Ev. Sound for that." And I was like, "Yeah, nobody touch you with the sheet around." You know what I mean, right? So, I'm walking through the park.
Out here flapping in the wind.
I'm halfway through the park with them, bro, right? And I start getting the bubble guts, right? And I'm like, "Oh
No.
right?"
From the drink?
Yeah, from the drink, but I was gargled,
no,
right? I was
they're the worst.
gargled, yeah.
They're the worst.
And I got into the gate, and I was like, "Oh my God, I need to get back to this house and go to the toilet," right? But then, like, it started to feel like a fart, you know what I mean? And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna let it rip one time, save myself, brother. When I tell you,
Your bowels just opened. Yeah.
these jocks
Part of the Red Sea.
stuck to me. Brother, I'm standing in the park, and I'm like, what am I gonna fucking do?
I want to go back to the party.
I'm in Harstown, yeah, away from Ladieswell. And listen, if you've ever walked from Harstown to Ladieswell, outrageous, yeah, outrageous.
What's it, about 40 minutes an hour at
easily.
least?
And I'm like, I'm not walking home with this shite.
Couldn't even get a taxi. Right back there, bro.
I couldn't be like, I'm stinking. Headphones at the front of me. I couldn't get a taxi because, hold on, let me fix this. I couldn't get a taxi because I was like, oh, my man, dad might listen to this. I was like, I was like 16, bro.
Yeah.
So like, I didn't have money for a taxi. I had
Yeah,
20
of
quid to get a drink, and that was
to last you
that,
the
like,
weekend.
you know what I mean? Yeah.
Tenner a night.
Yeah, that was it. Yeah. But I swear to God, so I'm in this predicament, and I'm like, what am I gonna do? Because if I go back to that gaff, and I'm like, because I'm thinking in my head, I go back to that gaff and I just sort it all out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Throw the jocks away or whatever. But I couldn't. Like, I just, every time I kept walking, I was like, what am I doing? I can't do that. I walk through the gap and they'd be all like,
Dripping
smell
down your
him,
legs.
smell a shite off him. You know what I mean?
Smell a sandwich off him. Where were you?
But yeah, I figured it out anyway. I won't tell you how I figured it out, but I figured it out.
He used the doctor leaf.
And I went back to the party.
Took the jocks off, threw him away, wiped himself.
Fresh as a dozoon.
Rang me up. We many of those dettol wipes. Yeah, man, I'll drop them down.
I don't know who I told that story. Another thing that happened to me, right? I'm sorry, people were taking over here, but another thing that happened to me, it's just reminded me. My nanny, I used to go back to my nanny's gaff in Whitestown on my lunch break from school, right?
Yeah.
And I go back to my nanny's gaff. And any of the Flames that listen to this, they know what I'm talking about, because it's a fucking, I should have said in the last episode, it's a pet peeve of ours, yeah?
Yeah.
So I went back to my nanny's, yeah? And my nanny's mad for, like, making her own cod, like, do you know what I mean? So she'll get the actual raw fish and she'll, like, batter it and stuff herself.
Oh, yeah,
like,
yeah.
She'll do, like, cod chips type of thing.
Yeah.
Like. So I'm in the gaff. Fish is ringing, right? Ringing. And I'm eating my lunch or whatever.
Fresh saltwater fish in the gaff. Oh.
Right? So I'm eating, and my nanny doesn't believe in opening any fucking windows while frying food, like, whatsoever, you know what I mean? It's just different now, but back then, like, she
The
never
flies
said.
will get in. Did you be biting me, Evan?
They'd be biting me.
No, they don't.
She's cooking the fish. I'm thinking nothing of it. Eat me food. walk back to school, get back into school, yeah, walk past somebody.
Oh, no.
Brother, listen, yeah.
Oh,
I walked through the door, and as soon as I walked through the school door, that's when I became aware of it. I was like, there's a smell of fish in here. But I didn't put two and two together, right? And then I walked past somebody, and they were like, oh, the smell of fish in here. And I was like, no way. And then it dawned on me, yeah. I got to a whole class, bro. I walked in, sat down in the class, and they were like, the smell of fish in here. And I was like, I feel like that's fucking okay. That's literally how it went, like, brother. You can ask my mum and dad this next week, yeah.
God.
I stood up and walked out of that classroom, and I didn't return. I went home, like, I had to, brother. But I swear to God, like that, the boys were like, oh, there's a smell of fish in here.
You smell that, Evan? Yeah, I do.
Yeah, I do. It's fucking following. Okay, yeah, it's following me. Yeah, now I understand now. You know what I mean? That's what it was like, bro. And then, like, I was one of them, I'm never going back to me nanny's on me lunch again, you know?
Yeah, you were back there the next day. Came back into the school stinking of fish.
Yeah. Oh, it was rough, bro.
Your nanny making fish again? Yeah, why? Smell it.
Yeah, literally, yeah. Now, if any of them are listening, they know the crack, because my nanny is listen, I'm going to fry up everything.
Yeah.
She's one of the
old school.
That's it.
Yeah,
old school.
Fry
throws in the deep fat fryer, and that's it. Done in 10 minutes. You know what I mean?
I think this bread's gone off. It's grand, fry it. Be fine. What? There's green mould on it. It's grand, fry it. Tastes lovely.
That's a
French toast.
That's the thing that my nanny would say. Like, you'd say, nanny, that's gone off. She'd be like, toast it.
Yeah.
Where's the logic in that?
It's a tea bag, nanny. Toast it. Be grand.
That's what it's like for that. Oh yeah, but that's best before. And you're like, exactly.
Fucking green mould on the thing. No, don't worry about it. The thing's talking to me. Nah, it's grand.
That's all right. Yeah.
Don't fry me. I have kids.
Yeah.
This thing's alive, nanny.
She's got the breathing in the gaff.
This thing out making long distance phone calls. Yeah, gaff.
Oh, I swear to God, man. Yeah, but so many embarrassing stories like that. So many embarrassing stories.
I don't have many, man. I'd be honest with you. Most of them I've told on the podcast. Like,
already,
like a dodgy haircut or something where my head looks like a fucking pineapple. Do you know what I mean? But like, I don't have stuff like that. Like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah. No,
some of them I can't fucking talk about. Like, but you know, as everything that goes on this podcast, I have a great story.
Yeah, but I can't talk about it.
Some of them are just a bit I can't discuss that. There's other people there's other people involved. But I've done like the fucking like the classics where I remember one time I was in my ma's garden and I think it was around Halloween time, and there was a car flying up and down our road, and then there was a car flying up and down the other you know where the shop hill is, and you turn the shop and the other little bit of road there, I forget what it's called. But the two roads, there was two cars flying up and down. You know, the whole estate used to come out. We used to be an event.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There was a road car, like,
course,
it was an event. The whole estate would be out.
Yeah,
You'd be all cheering them on. Come on,
you mad fuck,
you bad bastard. Right? And the next door neighbour, I hadn't seen her in ages, right? She was old, like not old, like she was older than me, probably about 5-6 years. She was older than me anyway.
Yeah.
And I hadn't seen her in ages. And I seen her and I goes, oh Jesus, when are you due? Wasn't pregnant. Pure classic, you know what I mean? Pure classic. And she just goes, I'm not pregnant. And she looked at me and I went, all right. Yo, man, what are you, man? Because I don't really get embarrassed. So I was just like, fair enough. You look pregnant. Congratulations anyway. Yeah.
I hate that. You know what I hate as well.
I've done that a few times.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Or like I'll say to someone, geez, them teeth look great. Did you get them done Turkey? Like, no.
No, these are my own.
All right. Why did they look bad before? Well, look, they look good now.
Yeah.
I suppose that's a thing. Or something stupid like that. Just silly things like that I do all the time.
Yeah.
Or like, I don't really get embarrassed. Like, do you know what I mean?
I know. Yeah. I don't get. I'm like you.
I
I
get
think
Scarlet
funny,
a little bit sometimes. Like if someone says something, I get more embarrassed when people give me compliments or people are being when you do be sending me the essays on how much you love me and all this shit. You know, or Adam or like Rick or someone is telling me like stuff to me, like, and I get real kind of like, I get real red in the face, Scarlet, like, give over.
Yeah, no,
I'm an agent.
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah. I think me and you both do that though. We kind of downplay our thing, isn't it? Like we kind of like. I don't know. I think everybody does that as well. Like I think everybody kind of just
like I'm one of them. I'd be in a room full of people I don't know, and I'd let it rip and just be like, and just walk off. Do you know what I mean?
Little farcical.
Just be like, happens. And just walk off. Do you know what I mean?
Happens.
Great, isn't it?
like that. What do you think of
I could tell you some funny stories though about the boys, like stuff that's happened to them. Like, well, fuck me, like it's not my stories to tell.
that? No, yeah.
I've never really had anything like that. That's like that's like really embarrassing.
I get second-hand embarrassment though.
Yeah,
for people.
same.
Yeah.
See, like if I like remember when they used to do the X Factor and all that, and you'd be watching all, you know, they used to put on this silly fucking shit just to laugh at them.
Yeah.
I get real.
Yeah.
I can't watch stuff.
It's uneasy
like that.
for me, like.
Yeah,
Do
I
you know what
can't
I mean?
watch. I have to turn off the cringy stuff. I can't watch.
Yeah.
I'm just like, ugh.
Yeah.
Get that off.
That, yeah.
Can't
Or
do
you
it.
know when you see somebody that's out, like I remember one night I was out, right? I won't say who it is or whatever, but I was out one night and
That should be our catchphrase. Now I won't talk about it and I won't say who
who
it
it is,
but
but we'll tiptoe, right?
we'll tiptoe around it. It's very sensitive.
Right,
All our friends are thugs.
our thugs.
Middle class, bro. They're thugs.
They're thugs.
When I'm out in the street, they're like, yeah, these boys are bleeding dirt.
Yeah.
But behind closed doors, like, they're thugs, they are.
They're thugs getting up to thuggery.
What did I say?
What was that again?
Undesirables.
I can't- that wasn't that though, but that's good as well. What was it? It was non-likables, I think.
They're a bunch of non-likables.
Yeah. Non-friendlies. That's what it was. Yeah. No, unfriendlies.
Unfriendlies, yeah. A bunch of unfriendlies.
I was out with a bunch of unfriendlies.
Unfriendlies now. Dangerous lads.
Dangerous
You don't
lads.
budge.
Mischief, would say. We'd say mischief. You know what I mean? One of them, like. Frightened to shite out of me. But thugs being thuggery. What was I getting at? I was getting at something. Yeah, I get second-hand embarrassment. I was out one night. One of the boys were locked in the smoking area of the Greyhound. And they were like, seeing one of the boys that we know, and they're like, hey, let's say
You?
Mike, right? So like, hey, Mike. Oh, shit.
The most un-Dublin name. What's the story? Mike.
What's the story? Chad. You know what I mean?
Hello, Jesus.
Good morrow, Bartholomew, right? He was like, hey, Mecca, what's up, right?
So you're out with Oliver.
Yeah. Yeah. So like, Mecca, what's happening? He was like, oh, shit, is this your one that you were telling us about that you went out with blah, blah, blah last week? And he was like, giving him the eyes as if to say,
shut
nah,
up,
bro. And I was like, see that? I wanted to, it wasn't even me, bro. And I wanted to curl up into a ball, like,
I know. It's nothing to do with me, but I feel embarrassed.
I'm sorry. It's not
Sorry
even
on your
my-
behalf. Yeah, man.
No, that, and I think
Or you know when someone's having a row. No,
you're
not
out
a
with
couple. A couple, it's rough.
Yeah.
But you know when someone's having a row, like a little
yeah.
heated discussion, and you're just sat there.
Yeah.
It's just, I don't want to be here today. Do you know what I mean? I'm not even supposed to be here.
Yeah.
Oh,
I hate
it's
when
the worst.
I hate when it's like, say, like for you it'd be like Ricky and Melissa, right? Or for me it'd be like fucking Darryl and Amy, and they'd be like, Ev, come swimming with us or something, come out with us for the day. You know what I mean? And I'm like, yeah, no bother, buzz.
Cool.
I listen to the tunes, boom, me and Cam's vibing in the back, yeah. And then next of all it's like, what'd you say? And it's like,
Yeah.
I didn't say anything. You muttered something on your breath. No, I'm not saying these aren't the feisty type, but what I mean is that, just using them as an example for couples,
of course.
when couples start fighting and you're the third wheel, brother, it's like, I am going to sit here and I'm going to look at a lot of runners and lying.
We had a really bad one once. We were on our way home town. It was on New Year's Eve, with a mate of mine and his missus. And it wasn't Ricky and Melissa. I was thinking, it's Ricky and Melissa. It's not. It's not. It wasn't them. But we were on our way home, right? And one of the lads wanted to get some Coke or something like that. So he goes, just mind if we stop off at Whitestown and we just collect something. And me and Danny were just like, yeah, cool, yeah, whatever. You know what I mean? Just do your thing, bro. Do your thing.
your
It's
thing,
cool.
bruh.
We're so cool.
It's
you know
so
what I mean?
chill
We're
in
not
here.
middle class.
It's
We're
groovy.
cool. We're out with the non-friendlies.
Thugs.
Right, but we're on our way home. Next of all, argument breaks out between two of them. And these two had proper arguments. Like,
Right.
where they're almost killing each other, roaring at each other and all, you know what I mean? So we're in Whitestown, right? And there was loads of these boys that we kind of knew, around the same age as us. Loads of them out on the road, right? All drinking, having a good time, right? Taxi
Vibes.
pulls up, the van, we're in a little van. Them two screaming at each other. Door swings open, your man goes, "You's all right? He's in the right place?" And we're like, "Yeah, he's looking for whatever." And your man's like, "All right, yeah, come out here, yeah. Come out here and I'll talk to you." And the two of them are going at it, like screaming, right? I thought these boys were looking like to rob us or something, right?
Yeah.
And these two were in the middle of it. like in the middle of about 20 of them boys roaring at each other. The lads were like, "Yeah, look, you need to get the fuck out of here. You can keep your stuff, keep the stuff in your pockets, put them back in." But they were roaring at each other the whole way home in the taxi. All the way back from town, screaming at each other. Even the taxi driver was like embarrassed. I mean, me and Danny were just like looking out the window, like, oh. And then during the argument, just like, I'm gonna, is it cool we stop at Voice Town for the? Yeah, just do your thing, bro. Yeah, it's all good. It's all love. It's all love. Then next one just goes back to them screaming at each other. Do you know what I mean? It's like, let's just take a break for a second. Is it okay if we get some cocaine? Yeah.
Cool, it's like pause. Is it all right if we go and get something?
Cocaine.
Yeah, okay. Resume.
Crack on.
Yeah. But
she was trying to get out. Like the two of them got out and they were roaring at each other in the middle of the road, right? About 20 lads out fucking drinking, and these boys, some of them were our age, some of them were older. Yeah. These boys were looking to rob this taxi, like,
yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. But these two were just going at it so much. They were like, "Yeah, you was just fucking go." Like, you was like killing the vibe here. Like, he's like killing the bus.
Yeah. Oh, that reminds me of a video. A video was saying some English bloke. He goes around like nosing into people's business, and it's so funny, bro. You see an argument on the road, and he'd walk up and he's video recording himself. Like, he's not video recording them. He's walking up and he's like, "Hold on, what's going on? I'm here now. Relax."
Yeah.
I love that, bro. And he's like, "What have you done?" And he's here, we're going, blah, 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 Sharon. And he's like, "What have you done, Sharon?" He's like, "What have you done?" It's like, "Yo, this doesn't even concern you and all." He's like, "Hold on, it does concern me. Hold on."
I'm here now. Part of this.
That's the best line. He walks up, he says, "Hold on, relax. I'm here now. Relax," right? It's so funny, bro. So funny.
If you did that up me, we fucking slapped her.
No, but there's people I know like that. Some of my mates that are like that will just get involved no matter what. Like,
oh,
you know what I mean? No matter what. And I'd be like, "Brother, I'm embarrassed for you. Like, you know,
I don't want to be here.
I'm marley for you. Like, you know what I mean?
I don't even like talking to people. Never mind arguing."
Yeah. No, it's rough out here. But like, I mean, I rarely get Scarlet. I'm more like yourself, where like I just think things are funny. Now, in retrospect, they're funny. When it happens, oh my god,
I'm like a tomato.
Yeah, that shit predicament. Nah, brother, that was not funny at the time.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean?
You
You're choosing between
see them, man.
Choosing between the session and hygiene. What's wrong with you?
Once that starts happening to you, it's game over. You know what I mean? You just got to give up life, man. Lock yourself away and just give up. Can't be dealing with that shit. Yeah.
No, I do. Like, second-hand embarrassment is a real thing, bro.
Yeah.
A real thing. Like, do you know what I mean?
It.
Yeah. Like, stuff that like most boys laugh at. I'd be like, oh. Do you know what I mean? It gives me the shivers.
The worst one I ever seen was one of the boys got their knees stuck. You know where the park is in Ladieswell? Mm-hmm. You know the way it has the little wall now and the fence? You know, it has the fence, the kind of the fancy bars. Mm. Well, when they were installing them, we were up hanging out with them. Do you know what I mean? Just standing there, shooting the shit, chatting the crack,
marking your territory.
Marking the territory. One of the lads said his name. One of the boys, right, was messing, putting his knees through. You know what I mean? Like, just hanging out, putting his knees through, back out, back in, back out. Don't know what happened. One knee got stuck, right? Couldn't get his knee out, right? So we're all trying to, me, Dane, all the boys are there, right? So we're trying to push the knee. It's like, put your leg straight, we'll push it out, you man. You're clenching your fucking leg, it won't come out. It's like, it won't come out, right? It's like, right, we're going to have to rip your chain. We're going to have to rip the leg to get the knee out. And he was like, right, go on then. So we ripped these chains, right? When the boys, because it was outside Chunk's house. It's right at the top of the fucking the shop hill there. So Chunk goes down, gets a fucking scissors or whatever, comes back out, cuts the chains, right? Cuts the chain up Fazzy's leg. Couldn't get the knee out. Right. Goes, Chunk, go in and get a bit of butter. Yeah. Goes in and gets the butter, comes out, says rubbing the butter on it, right? Couldn't get the knee out. Next of all, so we're all there, right, bro, we can't get the bleeding knee out. What we do? It's just put your other leg through and then just push on that leg. So he puts the other leg through, gets a second knee stuck. So he has his two knees stuck. We're like, right, what do we do here? Get the scissors, we'll cut the other leg. So he gets the scissors, cuts the other leg. It's not coming out. Get the oil. So he runs and gets cooking oil, puts cooking oil on the two knees, couldn't get them out. And we're all pulling at this railing, right? We're all pulling on it. We're trying to bend the bar, trying to bend the fucking thing out to get his knee out. Railings comes off. Lands on top of him, right? This thing lands on top of him. His legs are even more stuck now. All the way up to the groin. You know what I mean? He was literally, he was knee deep. He was knee deep
in it, yeah.
And we're all trying to pull the railing up, right? Not realising that we're standing on the railing, trying to pull the railing up. So me and Dean are trying to pull it up. The thing's not budging. The fucking weight of this thing, pal. And your man's like, get that for your crushing me. He's
You're
crying.
crushing
You're
me."
crushing me. Ring the fire brigade. They're going to have to cut me out.
I'm not crush proof, bro.
That's what it was like. So he was stuck. I swear to God, he was stuck in there for a good hour. 2 hours at least, I'd say. The fire brigade had to come and bend the bars to get him out. And the jeans were all cut. He had butter, cooking oil. Dean was burning the fucking, you know, I don't know if you remember him, what was it called? The Mickey droppers, you know, where you burn the paper bag and it drips off. He was doing that and all of them because he couldn't get them. Bro, the fire brigade had to bend the bars, right? So the 2 bars came down a little circle where his knees were. That was like that for about 4 or 5 years before he replaced it. You could just see the shape of the fucking knees.
You're crushing me.
You're crushing me. I'm gonna die. Smothered in fucking cooking oil and butter, and then Dean dropping the fucking Mickey droppers on him. Burning his jacket. It's fucking gas it was. I've never seen anything like it.
It was
fucking hilarious.
I was playing. That's a fucking great story.
And it took him ages before he said that. Because we all copped it. Isn't he stuck?
He played one of them. Yeah, he played it off.
Isn't he stuck?
Like, that's just like threw his arms over and he's like, "This is actually mad comfy, boys."
This is actually great. You should try this. But the best one though was put your other leg through and then try push that one out. And then the second one got stuck.
But that's one of them, isn't it? Like, you know, you're in a predicament and the boys are like,
his
especially
knees
back
must
in
have
the day.
swelled or something.
Yeah.
He must have swelled, and that's how he got stuck.
You know, one of them where you're like that, right? You're stuck in the fence, and the boys are like, "Right, you're right," and you're like, "Yeah, no, I'll be with you."
I'll follow you.
I'll follow you, right?
And when you get the head stuck in there, do you ever get your head stuck in the reins? Fucking hell.
Scary, bro.
One of the boys did that as well. Got his head stuck.
But see that, like, I'll follow you. Right, I had that once as well, right? I don't know why these stories keep going back to shit stories, right? But I have this one about 2 of my mates, right? I was playing ball at my ma's road, and my mate lived in Castlecura at the time. We were out with his cousin, right? We were out with his cousin, and we're playing ball at my ma's road over there, and he keeps asking me, he's like, "Ev, can I use your toilet?" And I'm like, "My man, they aren't there, bro. We're just, like, you know what I mean? They're not there or whatever." And I was like, "No way in or whatever." And he was like, "Oh man, I need to go back and go to the toilet. I'll be just finished this game, it'll be grand, like, you know what I mean?" Yeah. I was like, "Piss over there," and he was like, "No." And then I was like, I looked at
me, mate. Number 2.
And I was like, he's definitely taking this shit, right?
Need to do number 2.
I was like, let's finish this game or whatever. Finish the game, we're sweating and we're walking, and me and my other mate are talking, right? But as we're walking towards his gaff and we're talking, we realise we're like, it's just been us two for ages, like. And we look back, and this fella is literally about a garden length away from us, right?
You're joking.
And I'm like, "What are you doing?" And his mate, my mate stops, it's his cousin, like, stops and he looks, "What are you doing, like?" And he's like, "Oh, I'm walking, like, I just need to walk slow." And he turns around and I was like, me and my mate started taking the piss out, and then we were like, "Oh, he's squeezing in his shite and all, he's squeezing in his shite."
Little turtle head poking out.
But then we start buzzing up and we're walking towards him, and when we're walking towards him, he starts walking backwards, and he's like, "No, boys, no." He's like walking back, he's like, no, stop. And I was like, and then my mate turned around and goes, "Did you shit yourself?" he goes, "No, it did." He's start getting mad upset, no, bro.
Getting emotional.
He's like, "No, it didn't at all." And my mate just looked at me, and for that, me and him collapsed on the ground, pissing ourselves laughing. He ended up walking home on his own. Now we couldn't make it home, bro. We laughed honestly for about 2 hours straight. It was just this reaction, like, my mate went to touch him and all, like, "What are you doing?" to grab his shoulder, and he like moved his shoulder away. He's like, "Oh, stop, no."
Getting upset. Teary-eyed.
But it's one of them boys like, "What are you doing?" "Ah, yeah, no, just my legs sore." Folly is like, you know what I mean? One of them.
I'm about to pull in a muscle.
Yeah. Why are you walking like that? My legs are over you.
You touching cloth? You are touching cloth, aren't you? You little field.
Do you have a little turtle head there? Is that what's happening?
Touching cloth, eh? You little field. I can smell
We
it.
started getting bad upset. No, man, he was just, but we laughed about it years later. That's why I can tell this story. Like,
I've clogged a few toilets in my day, alright, you know. People's gaffs, think they're shite up.
Yeah. Do you know that was like my thing? Like, obviously there's no receipts of it now, but like, you know, my thing was like my mates would tell, like, I met my mate's sport for the first time there. Sorry, my mate's girlfriend for the first time there the other day, right? 2 weeks ago or whatever, we were all drinking, and he was like, he was like, she was like to me, that's the first thing he said about, something came up and he was like, that's the first thing he said about you to me. And I goes, what? She goes, that you used to always go around taking shites in everybody's caps. And I was like,
Thanks.
I was like, what? She's like, yeah, you used to like take shit in everybody's gaff, like.
You're known as fucking shite boy.
Flinny the fishy. Flinny the shitty. Oh, stop walking around smelling like fish, bro. Dying for a dump all day.
Speaking of shite, any shite jokes?
Ooh. Let me see. I should be prepared, shouldn't I? Like, we do this every week for the last how many weeks, like? I know.
Too many.
There was a spider that started in my job there 2 weeks ago, right?
Joking.
Yeah. Mad man. Right, he got the sack, though.
Why?
Because he wanted to be a web designer. Shut up, will you?
Give over. Give over.
This one's great, right? This is something I do. So my wife asked me to put ketchup on the shopping list.
Yeah.
Now I can't read that.
That happened to me in McDonald's when I worked there when I was a kid. He was I don't know if I said it before, but your man was showing us, so he was showing us what to do, right? We were only about fucking 13 or something, right? Yeah. And he's like, right, this how you do the bugs, this how you do the nugs. And he handed me he showed us how you do it or whatever, and he did a full big tray. Loads of burgers and loads of nuggets on it. He goes, right, now go put them in the bin. And I went, in the bin? He goes, yeah, go throw them in the bin over there. And I turned around, there was a bin, like a bin. Right. So I went and fucked them on in the bin. And he comes running over, he goes, what are you doing? I goes, you told me to put them in the bin. And he goes, no, that's the fucking bin. You know the yoke, the big fucking steel thing that they put all the burgers on? It's called a bin. Right? So look at it go. They're in the bin, buddy. I thought it was a weird request, but I did it. He goes, no, that's the fucking bin there. So I took him off back out and put him on the bin.
For fuck's sake.
Oh, come on, the first thing.
No, obviously, that's what
just put him in the bin over there.
I
was like, he wants me to throw all these, but these, I'd eat these, I would.
Yeah.
I'm walking over to the bin going, and he must be watching me going,
teaching me a lesson. Like,
you
know, he's teaching me a lesson type of thing.
He was about 16, he was fucking manager. Look at what I knocked him out with prick.
Oh, stop. Oh, man. A mummy was covered in chocolate and nuts. Yeah. And it's been discovered in Egypt. Archaeologists believe it may be Pharaoh Rocher.
Fuck off. You need to be more prepared.
I know,
that was terrible.
Jokes, but that's what makes them great, like, you know what I mean?
Right, go on, give us one more. Right. A decent one. Give us a fucking decent one. Come on.
One more. Hold on, wait.
This bleeding fella. Terrible he is.
I know. So I debated a flat earther once.
A flat earther?
Yeah, someone who believes that the earth is flat, right?
Yeah.
He stormed off saying he'd walk to the edge of the earth to prove me wrong.
Go on.
I'm sure he'll come around, though.
Oh, that was half decent. That
was alright, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was a real kind of like pub joke, wasn't it?
Yeah,
It was a real dad joke.
Yeah.
I'm sure he'll come around.
I'm sure he'll come around, though. Do you know, I made my own one up.
Yeah.
The other night, and I said to Danielle, I was like, do you think I should say this in the podcast? And I can't for the life of me remember it.
Oh, you're joking.
I swear to God, and it was great.
She not remember?
It was great.
I'll
ask her, but she told me it was shy, and I was like, lovely. That's verification.
Perfect. Yeah. That's what we want.
That's what we want.
Bad
Loads
quality.
Of shy.
Bad content.
Bad content.
That's what we want. Terrible content.
No, I need to come more prepared. But listen, lads, this has been a great episode.
Yeah.
I loved it.
Do we even still have listeners? I don't know.
I'm assuming we do. People go on to me all the time. Like thousands of people. Like
thousands?
Hundreds of thousands of people.
Mine? Me? No.
My dad said he listens every Thursday.
Yeah.
Every single Thursday
I know
morning.
a couple of people now that listen religiously. Every Thursday morning or whatever. As soon as it hits the
Jay Brady,
waves.
if he's listening to it, shout out Jay Brady, fellow I grew up in Whitestown.
Yeah.
He listens every Thursday.
Go on, Jay.
Come on, Jay, you mad man.
Big Brady.
And then
Big Brady.
Yeah. Then the usual listeners we have. And then we have, do you know who's a big fan of the podcast?
Go on.
And I'm going to shout him out because he's always on to me every week. Nigel Gleeson. He's a big fan of the podcast.
Yeah, man. Yeah, he's been on to me a couple of times, yeah. Big Gleeson.
Yeah.
You sound cunt, him.
Big Gleason. I know, I've talked to him a few times. Believe me.
Sound
Believe
boy.
me. I know.
He's a sound boy. See, this is what we're like on Gobsmack. We're pure sound. We're fans.
Yeah,
Are they fans or are they listeners?
Listeners, yeah.
We're pure sound.
Yeah,
we're
deadly. We're deadly.
We're fucking sounders, we are.
Obviously, shout out to all the boys that always go on to me.
Just two absolute buzzers, those boys.
Those boys are deadly. Our local boy is a
Yeah,
big
right.
fan.
Local boy?
Fan. Yeah, he's a big fan. Bro.
Yeah, I
Anytime
remember
he sees me, he's like, "It's the sheet," you know. What I mean?
Yeah, I seen him one day. He was like, "Oh baby."
And then
How
obviously,
did that start?
do you know what it was? Me and
The
you,
baby.
we
It's the
literally
first episode, was it?
Yeah, I'm gonna give a little story, right? Not too long, but I'm gonna give a little story to take us out. It was a brisk summer's eve. No,
Brick. A brick.
It
was a brick.
There was a brick in the gaff.
There was a brick in the window.
There was a brick on the baby, and we were like, "Oh baby!"
Oh my god.
No, we started the pod, and we were like, "Right, this first episode is ready," and you were like shitting me up and all. You ready? Yes. And I was like, "Don't know, let's go, right?" And then I think it was one of them things that I was like, you were like, "Hey, I'm ROC," or you went, "Hey, I'm ROC."
Hey, I'm ROC. I'm ROC.
I'm
This gobsmack.
This gobsmacked. Welcome to the game.
Welcome to the games.
But you said, "Hey, I'm ROC." I said, "Hey, what up? This is Flynn Johnson, and this is Gobsmacked." And you went, "Oh, baby." We did not prepare for it.
I remember, and we were laughing for about half hour.
Brother, do you know why I found this so funny though? Because when I tell you, I've never heard this fella even say these words like. And then I'm not messing. This isn't the thing that me and you always said. This was like we pressed record, and then you just go, "Bro, you caught me off guard," because we were giving the intro, and I was like, "Yeah, introduce it. Welcome to Gobsmack."
Trying to be
and then you were like, "Oh, baby." If you go back and listen to the first episode, bro, I literally start pissing
I don't
myself
listen to the
laughing.
episodes, that's why.
If you go back and listen to the first one, I literally
have
start
to go back and listen
pissing
to
myself laughing, and I'm like,
I left
"What
it in
the
it.
fuck
Did
was
I?
that?" Yeah.
I'll have to go and listen to that. I have a head like a save, man. I don't even remember what I'd be doing half the time.
That's why I'm around.
Oh, baby.
I will say this though: today's the first day you have runners on.
Jesus Christ.
Jesus. Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ.
That's a pair of Yeezys on his feet.
I usually have the Crocs on, but you know.
Don't let that Nike shit fool you. Yeah, he wears Yeezys as well. But yeah, no, shout out to everybody that does listen. If you still listen, all the usual culprits: El Mango, Man.
We'll do a live show and we'll see you all there.
All the
We'll
boys.
all hold hands.
And if I missed
And
any
sing
years,
Kumbaya.
will yous not get upset? Will yous not? Like your man that pooed himself.
Send us DMs.
Send us.
Send Flynn DMs. Don't DM me because I don't like talking to people.
I'll leave you on the scene for
Because
about,
I'm a cranky cunt.
for about 3
I'm a
weeks.
cranky fucker.
Send inquiries to gobsmackpod.flynn.
Send on your CVs and we'll help you rewrite them.
We'll help you rewrite them. We
Right, this gone on long enough, isn't it?
Listen,
Fuck out of here.
thanks for all yous listening. I love yous. I love Rocky. I love these pants I'm wearing.
Long-winded Flynn.
Long-winded Flynn. 12-minute voice note. Hello. Ain't nobody breathing for me. Go on with it.
I have to edit this.
I know. I'll turn this place into a fucking circus.